I don't even want to think about it. Alright, I will talk to you later. My mom had some good ideas about, simple. She's all, you don't have to, just make a big salad, get some baked potatoes, a vegetable, and the chicken and ham. That's all you need. And she also said, a really good idea.
It's not that what I was doing. I'm not going to do baked potatoes because those are more complicated.
They're not complicated at all.
The mashed potatoes are easy.
Fine, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes.
And you need to, that irritates me how you go on and you're just like, it's just so gamey, you're not going to like it. Nobody's going to like it. It's horrible. I hate it. But I'll just do chicken. It's annoying. Don't do that. You don't have to just say, I don't like it. You don't have to fucking go on about 20 years on the fucking ham. Jesus Christ, this guy. Good morning. So I sent out a text, to his family because Christmas dinner is like around the corner and nobody talks about anything, right? Until like the day before, but I have to plan. So I sent out a text and said, all right, this is what I'm doing. I have ham, I'll do mashed potatoes, and I'll do dessert, right? And everybody brings something. I'm thinking we need a veggie, we need a salad, like a side or whatever, appetizers, drinks, whatever. So sign up, find something, right? And then they're bitching because Dan hates the ham. So he's having a conniption fit over the ham. Then well, we need to make a turkey too. I'm like, nope, not gonna make a turkey. So if there's people, and then I came up with a good idea, and I said, if people don't like the ham, we'll just do some chicken. There's some chicken on the barbecue, and just keep it simple. Keep it simple. She wants to bitch about everything. Pisses me off. I was happy that he starts in. Makes me mad. Ugh. Anyhow, so, and then I walk into him telling me to somebody, oh, you're not gonna like the ham. It's gamey. I don't like it. I don't like anything gamey. It's like, doesn't mean nobody else is not gonna like it. Can't please fucking everybody. Jerry, can I put an order of dumplings in? This is why. No. And my husband, I'm just like, can you just go along with me? Just go along with the flow. It was an easy solution without you going and calling everybody and telling everybody that the fucking ham sucks. Great. Good morning, Angela. How are you? What is happening? Good morning. Happy Monday morning. No power. Oh no, Kathy. Oh no. I love dressing. Yeah, well, I'm not doing a turkey. I'm not gonna do it. I'm hosting. It already gives me anxiety for reasons, and I'm not doing all that. I'm trying to keep it simple. Ham, already cooked, just needs to be warmed up. Mashed potatoes, because I love me a good mashed potato, and I make a good mean mashed potato. And I've delegated out to others because that's how I do it. It makes it easier for me. Hi, St. H, how are ya? Do a turkey. I'm not doing a fucking turkey. Shit. Anyhow, I make a really good mashed potato, so, yeah. Dan wouldn't know how to barbecue a turkey. Chicken, fine. Keeping it simple. This family likes chicken anyway. So, I could make stuffing, but I just don't want to I want to keep it simple. I've already gone all out in Thanksgiving. I just don't want to do a big to-do. Plus my house is going to be full. There's going to be too much going on. And no, not gonna do it. I love it. The ham is good. They're fresh ham. It's fresh, ham. So I liked it. Oh, I never do the mayo. I do sour cream and I do cream cheese. Sour cream and cream cheese. Jennifer, I put you on an exercise regime. Girl, I can't help you. You just got to get up and start doing it. You got to start doing it. If I could be in every one of your houses telling you to get your arse up, I would. This is your call right here. Simple, fucking simple, especially amidst all the fucking chaos, because there's going to be. I haven't, Lizzie. So I'm going to return my vacuum that I just bought today after my cupping. So I have cupping today, and it's like shorting out. It's really weird. So I'm like, well, let me go. So I'm gonna run into Costco, get me a new, tamales. See, I don't think the family would like tamales either, Terry. This family is like plain Jane. And I do lots of butter too, Deidre. So I need, nobody's dead. You survived. Any black eyes, missing teeth, pulled arms, muscular punches. The test person, he is a distant relative, JD Salinger. We have prime rib, yum. I'm coming over to your house. Do you know if I fed everybody prime rib, that would cost me probably $500. Shit. No, thank you. We do lasagna. That to me would be probably simple. Shit. Maybe I'll do that. Lasagna for everybody. Lasagna and ham. Good morning from Chula Vista. Will I do sweet potato casserole pie? I'm probably gonna pick up a pumpkin pie from Costco because it's my favorite. And then maybe we'll make cookies or something because Hannah will be home. Lasagna. Maybe I'll make lasagna. Shit. That would be easy as hell. Retort. Abort. Abort the message. We are now switching to lasagna. Better yet, let me just do a spaghetti. Shit. Smashed potatoes. I think there's something, there are called smashed potatoes, but it's not mashed potatoes. Smashed potatoes are like those new potatoes, and you boil them, smash them, and then bake them in the oven, I believe. They're not fun. Meg, I hate it. I only like it with my family, shit. Beef spadini? No. Never had a beef spadini, Goodman, ever. Shit. Hi, Steppen. The troll's messing with the counts. Get the monkeys out. Fly, monkeys, fly. Yeah, I know. It's funny because I don't see them anymore. And you know why? Because they probably blocked me and probably blocked Dan. So you guys have the benefit of seeing them. Pizza? Order pizza. Sounds even better. Shit. So mashed and smashed are possible. Yes. Mashed is when you boil your potatoes, the Idaho spuds, and you smush them all in a pan together. Butter, whatever your schmears of choice are. The smashed potatoes, from what I saw, are, May, I thought I did answer you. Don't come in all sourpuss on me. The new potatoes, you boil them, you put them on a baking sheet, you smash them so they're individually smashed, and you put like oil, butter, and seasonings and then bake them. I believe those are smashed. Only because Rocky was just talking about making those for the kids because they love them. Hi, Diana, good morning. What's going on to everybody? Happy Monday morning. Today is kind of this week is kind of busy with appointments. I have 11. I have cupping today. Gonna head out to Costco. And thanks, sleeps. And then tomorrow I have a dentist appointment. And then I have my nails done. And then Wednesday, nothing. And then Thursday, Hannah comes home. Yes, so you're lucky, Debbie. I tried to get in yesterday or today, but it didn't work out for me. Brian, you order ham dinner. Yes. I love that. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Hi, Veronica. Special K, you too. Yes, I do. Mashed potatoes, I do butter, sour cream, and cream cheese with my seasonings. Yep. I don't know what funeral potatoes are. Are they the smashed ones? Yes.
Sleep comes like a drug in God's
Jerry,
mind.
A1 sauce on potato. I'm getting. Oh, shit. I'm at this point, I'm not gonna do a ham. I think I'm just gonna be done with the ham. The family's still going off. Rocky's texting me on the side. Just, what is wrong? Fuck. That's it! Dinner's off! Yeah, Dave's not coming, Adam's not coming, but everybody else is coming. Oh, shit. They're a ricer. What the fuck is that? So yeah, no. They're bitching. That's what I'm talking about. They're bitching. Bitching. This is why I start having anxiety before the fucking bullshit. Right? Everybody has something to say. Everybody has, I don't want that. Chicken sounds great. Fuck you. I can't see because I just saw Rocky's text come through. She always texts me on the side. Yeah, peace it is, bitches. And then I start getting anxious before the event. And Dan's always like, I can't handle this right now. Wait. And I'm like, well, this is what your family does to me. Then they start bitching. And I said what I was cooking, and now nobody's happy. So, when I get off, I'll call Rocky up. Never mind, menu has changed. Everybody bring their own TV dinner. We will take turns using the microwave. That's it. Oh, you're welcome, George. You're welcome. Gosh. We need to do a little troll bashing this morning. Wine is going to help. California love, don't you know it? And guess what? I am telling you, I will be drinking my diet for the night with Ruffles and sour on French onion dip, all to myself. I'm not sharing, bitches. I picked up on my wine yesterday, so I'm ready. I'm going down for the count, motherfuckers. Naked and afraid of turkey. Jerry, you coming? I expect you to wrap some dumplings, and I expect you to roast me a turkey. I actually would love a deep fried turkey, but I don't have the shit for it, and I ain't buying anything else. Fuck them all. You hear that? McDonald's, what's open? Chinese food? Shit. Do you ever have everyone bring a dish? Not like a main dish, no. I know, but not here. Fly on over, Jerry. I'll keep you warm. I'll have a heated blanket waiting for your naked ass. problem with family, right? Every family is different. You got ones that bitch behind the scenes, right? The ones that are like, oh my God, she's making ham. I so hate ham. What are we gonna eat? I don't know. We'll fill up before we go and we'll just eat the sides. Sounds like a plan. High five. And then you got the ones that, you know, just like to write what they approve of and don't approve of. But they only do it to me. You know, it's only me. Because when everybody else has a dinner, you know, nobody says anything. Maybe because I said, this is what I'm cooking. So, whatever. Here goes to a drunken Christmas day. Party on Garth. Party on Wayne. Well, my family of 5. Arby's, no. Well, they can have the meat. I won't eat that shit. So Mark, Joanne, my family, plus Ed, and then Carrie, her husband, and her kids. And everybody brings their dogs. Uninvite them. Never mind! Dinner's off! At my house, anyway. Shit. Good morning, Alicia. Fuck. Fuck. They're bitching. I still want to go in right now and bitch. Hold on. I gotta pee. Give me a minute. Hold on. God, I'm fired up. I gotta pee. Hold on.
Sleep comes like a drug in God's country. I feel like, you know, if you go to the Emmys or the Oscars, right? They have, if you go to the bathroom, they have people that come and sit in your seat. They're just seat fillers, right? They don't want when the camera pans to the audience, they don't want to see empty chairs. So they have seat fillers. That's what I am. She takes a pee, I fill. I'm a filler. That's what I do. I fill in. When you got to pee, you call me, I come and I fill in. I don't know what this lasagna thing is. Has she been bitching the whole time about nothing? I mean, whatever it is, it's exaggerated. We're having a discussion about food on the family chat. Danielle
Did you hear me?
always gets a bit miffed at the family chat.
Yeah, because they're disrespectful.
They're not disrespectful.
Yes, they are.
It's
so
just the
tell
family.
Everybody, yeah.
There's nobody's
It doesn't
being
matter.
disrespectful
They
at all.
are. I won't make the hams. I'll save them for myself. Actually, Josh will enjoy it, and I'll do lasagna. Tell him menu's changed.
Nobody said anything. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? There's nobody on here
Okay, get
talking.
down. Just say never mind. Danielle's changed the menu.
Why would I
lasagna.
do that? They don't know that you're on here having a coronary.
It doesn't matter. Just tell them I said
I'm not going to
so.
say that either. No one's bitched. No one said a word about the ham. Not one person. Why would I say that?
Because I already know.
Because you know? Because you're in their head?
I'll tell you later.
You saw something come through. All right.
I'm trying to make things so easy, and it's difficult sometimes. It can be stressful. The twice baked potatoes, yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Everybody bring their own. So my family's fine, right? Anyhow, I can't help for the lag. I do not run TikTok. It's always the hard way here. Always. Always. Menu change. Shit. They don't. Should I make pizza? Oh, shit. I mean, really, lasagna will be easy, right? just fry up meat, ricotta cheese, mozzarella, and then layer and layer and layer. Because I have my ways, okay? Anyhow, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get stew first and say I made it. Yeah, California love. It is anxiety causing. And I already had anxiety this morning because like I want to start planning my, my shopping, my ordering, right? And I'm like, nobody's said anything, nobody's asked. So I'm gonna do a blanket message out to all. Just by Stepford at this point, I am. Casino doesn't have any buffets anymore, Jerry. Ever since the good old COVID, buffets closed down in the casinos. Well, some. A leg lamp, oh my God. I'll just do lasagna. I'm gonna keep it simple. Ricotta cheese, mozzarella, the tomato sauce, the noodles, Parmigiano, and bread. And I'm going to the casino. Yeah. Here's your dinner, fuckers. I'm out. I'll see you later. Anybody want to come with me? Just come on. Uber's here. Bitches, let's go. That's so funny. I don't mind, like, making something, but geez, Louise. Fuck. Yeah. Finger foods, never mind. No lasagna for your asses. Y'all mean fuckers. Shit. Spaghetti meatballs, yum. Alicia, thank you. I'm making slow cooker lasagna. Hey, tell me the recipe. Shit, Linda. Grill oven. It is what it is, Cajun honey, and I'm with you on that. I'm already irritated. I'm already out. I'm already checked out. I'm already drunk for that day. How many days do I got? I'm so happy because my neck right now is so tense already. Fuck the vegans. I love y'all, but I ain't catering to the fucking vegans. No, actually, what I will do is I will do a meat lasagna and just a cheese lasagna because I'm nice like that. Shitballs. I am. Hi, Bronx Nana. Hi, Arnold. Okay, so every day, hallelujah, dinner is served. Like it, love it, or don't, get the hell out. You need a doggy bag? Okay, perfect. Yeah, no. I'll do a veggie only because Dan likes veggie. I think Joanne does too. So I'll do both. So I gotta get me my metal pans now. You guys inspired me for lasagna. So tamales, I love tamales. So shit, the Lord is here. Where is he, Sam? Where's the Lord? Here? On my shoulder? On my head? Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, like, it's not, again, it's only certain people. It's not all the kit and caboodle, right? Already anticipating. It's like a self-fulfilled prophecy. I'm already anticipating my irritation. I'm already anticipating it. So now Dan has to suffer with me. Fucker. I don't care. Eat before you come. I will have Christmas desserts. That's it. That's an even better idea. Shit. For the vegans. Fuck the vegans! Just kidding. Love the vegans. Well, shit. We don't have vegans because vegans can't have regular cheese. You vegan, you bring your own shit. Yeah. My wife is making chicken noodle soup. Yum. That sounds good. Quick meal. No raw chicken. No. Raw chicken is not good. FYI. Yeah, I will. I haven't done big family get together during the holiday in a long time because Danielle normally ends up in her room crying. So it's been a long time. So today I'm going to I'm going to Cup. Because I skipped my last week and I already need it. I can feel it. I know, and Jenny Boo, and that's the thing is that most people who aren't vegan don't know what to do. So I've heard a lot of vegans bring their own shit and always they don't remember because I don't know. We're having pork chops, mashed potato stuffing, veggie. Yum. Bye, Emily Jones. So yeah, lasagna it is. So I'll go pick up some stuff at Costco today after I've returned my shit, my new vacuum that just is not working well. Shit. So my best friend, well, I don't know, do we call ourselves still best friends? My longtime friend, we were pregnant together, blah, 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 had Christmas Eve with her house. We've been doing it for 20 years. So every Christmas Eve, she makes tamales. Fuck the vacuum. No, I need the vacuum, Seth. I need it. So I think I'm gonna try the Dyson battery operated, no cord. Here's the thing in my house with the cord, with Grandpa, and you know, it just gets, I'm gonna try the cordless Dyson and we'll see what happens. I can always return it, say, Costco. We're having ham potato. I was planning on doing ham, Deidre. I already pre-bought the ham and everything and everybody's bitching. Yeah, and it's just easier because my vacuum's always out. And then sometimes I get sloppy with the cord and then Dan yells at me because of Grandpa and the cord and shit balls. I mean, you know, only do so much, y'all. Only so much. Anyhow, remember, tapping is clapping, you guys. On the TikTok, YouTube, thumbs up, please. YouTube is beating the good old TikTok likes. Y'all are slacking. There's 240 of you. Y'all should have more likes than that. They're spendy, but they're on sale right now, Tom. So I think they're like $3. When I saw at the Costco the other day, there were $3 something. So I think I bought mine for like $180. So really technically only have to pay for almost half. So I thought I'd try it. I'm a Shark fan through and through, but this one's just not cutting it. And it's being weird mechanically. So it like the red light comes on, like something's stuck in it. I look, nothing's in it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm over in that area today after cupping. So I'll swing by and go to Costco. So now that I'm making lasagna, yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Return that fucker. It's set. And I even saved the box just in case I didn't like it. Look how good I am. I'm on top of the shit. Okay, so a couple things. Flying monkeys, just alerting you to the audacity of people on the YouTube. So always just keep your wings out and your peckers ready. Because we need to, you know, give some warfare on the idiots that are on YouTube. Now, a lot more idiots that are, so it's very different than TikTok, right? People read comments on TikTok, people go in and they jump on other people's backs, you know? I got flying monkeys all over the place on the TikTok land, but YouTube is quite different. But I have noticed lately that there have been some people in the comments that go and are shedding their light on the ignorance of the people, right? Your pecker is locked and loaded. All right, Jerry, I need you to pay attention because you have the sword. Your pecker is the strongest one out there. We do not have a fearless flying monkey like you. That pecker is always ready to explode and to jump whatever is necessary on the idiots of the world. So I need you guys to really pay attention to the idiots. There's a lot of idiots out there every day. I can guarantee you, you see so much hate and unkindness in the world. And just enlighten them on the kindness that they should have in their hearts, especially during the holidays. You don't even have to attack them on my behalf, meaning like the ignorance. I got some woman on TikTok today yelling at me in all caps about how I should be turned in because my pantry is locked and because I don't let Ed just peruse my kitchen and let him eat whatever he wants to. You're welcome, Jerry. So she wants to turn me in to the authorities because I am harboring food and I am keeping them out of my kitchen. How dare I? What is wrong with me? I am the worst caregiver on the planet. I said, Beesh. Obviously, you're very unaware of why we do those things. And, well, case in point, yesterday, typically we know when he's hungry. I happened to be on my Zoom yesterday, and yeah, she's gonna report me for abuse. Oh shit, because my fucking pantry is locked. So it was funny because one of my friends was like, oh, he's hungry. I'm like, I promise you. She's like, no, but, oh, he said I said, I can tell you, I know this man. You want an apple? Nope. You want an orange? Nope. Sometimes he'll take an orange. And then I'll say, all right. And then I got ready. I said, go to the bathroom, come back. And he didn't complain, right, about being hungry. So I sat down again. And then I was like, you guys don't understand. He's not fucking hungry. So eventually I said, okay, next time he complains, I'm going to give him a salad early. So we prepared a salad early. We had his other meal ready to go. He sits down at the table and did what? He took like 5 bites of salad and said, I'm full. So I looked at my friend, I said, and there you have it. Typically, I know, or I give him around that time, it's the same shit, it's the same time every day. So sometimes I open up crackers and he'll take 2 and give them back to me. So a lot of it, I think, is just, he's really cross-contaminated, right? His brain, his stomach, everything else. But that's what's been happening. And typically, it's the later, right? He's not really hungry. His most hungriest parts of the day are breakfast through lunch. Breakfast through lunch. Now, the whole kitchen thing is because of his safety. My kitchen's small. I have a big island in there, which no, I'm not removing. So thank you for the kind people who have told me my house is too cluttered and I should do a better job of decluttering for Ed. Yeah, wonders. Shit. So no, my house is decluttered as much as I want it to be, and it's going to stay the way I want it to stay. I've already done Ed prep proof as much as I can. So the kitchen shit is because it's unsafe for him. And he just roams and he bangs into the island and he catches his toes on shit in my kitchen. Safety. It's called safety. It's called safety. Then people are bitching about me. You always tell him to sit. He's not a fucking animal. No, he's not. But he's an almost 92-year-old man who's not very strong with walking and is a walking fall risk every time he stands. And half the time he just doesn't know what he's doing, right? And so he hovers and he falls. No, sit down. That's where he's the safest. Y'all need to jump outside of your spectrum and know that we've been doing this for over 2 years now. While we're not perfect, we know what the best thing for Ed is. Yeah, I do that too. You know how many bruises I have on my freaking my hip from banging into myself or tripping over a freaking dog? And the dogs are in there, the cats are in there. I trip probably 20 times a day. 20 times a day. Well, he tried to get water, and Linda, people were telling me, oh yeah, because they don't like the gate. I have a gate up, so he doesn't go in the kitchen at night. And people were saying he just wanted a snack. He didn't fucking want a snack. Stop telling me what he wants. Then somebody said, well, what you should do is put out a snack plate for him at the kitchen table with water, so it's there for him when he gets up. What? Huh? A fucking snack plate? One that he won't see? A water cup filled with ice that he won't recognize? What the fuck? Y'all. Y'all. A snack plate. He has never woken up, ever, in his nighttime rituals and say, I'm hungry. He barely says he's thirsty. So even if I put water by his bed, do you all think he will remember it's there? Would he see it? Would he even recognize what that's there for? No! Shit. Joey, Edward cannot get on the fucking treadmill. He can barely walk to the mailbox and back, which he does every fucking day. Sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times. Yeah. So, y'all, we aren't keeping things from him on purpose. Because Joey, sometimes your opinions or offerings of support are just plain stupid. I'm just saying. Putting Ed on the treadmill is one of the most dangerous ideas or suggestions I have ever heard, honestly. And dump it out. And, you know, Ed's big at dumping out his cup every time I make him a drink. Yeah. Could you imagine me putting fucking Ed on a treadmill? What? Jesus. Anywho. It's the truth, Kay. Like, what are people thinking? People are giving me this advice. Joey wasn't the only one. Joey was not the only one. I had many people comment, well, put him on a treadmill. Put him on a stationary bike. Yeah, it drives me nuts. So this other woman is on my Mrs. DSL NorCal page. She is on the main page, my big channel. And yeah, she's yelling at me. She's all in caps. You can't miss her. So just have a little fun with her because she's quick to respond. Anyhow, it's so frustrating, right? With just the level of support that people want to give, right? The level of support that people are offering because they think it's logical. If it was logical, you would see it happening, right? The logicality of your suggestions have either been tried and not warranted, or failed at, or no interested in, or they're just plain ignorant. Plain ignorance. You know how many people say that, Kelly, though? I don't know if this would work, but why don't you put him on a treadmill? Because he's never used a machine ever in his life, probably. He's always been an outdoor walker, runner, right? So, anywho, y'all need to just respectfully be kind and considerate and stop making assumptions. And stop telling me how to do my job. Because I can tell you that I am the professional of Ed. Nobody else but Ed. And even in those professional moments, I fail at times. Because every day is a different day. As far as the pantry The pantry was originally locked for Dan. The pantry was originally locked after his heart attack to get him control over his eating because he needed the assistance. So I did that. Later came in handy when Stan was breaking in the lock, and fuck my idea, became in handy for Ed. Because maybe a year ago, he would rummage in there, again, trip and fall, stick his hands in things, open things up, leave them open, eating shit that we didn't want him to eat, right? Now, don't be telling me, well, then you don't buy the shit for him to eat. Blasphemy. Because there are other people in the house. Our main goals as caregivers, right, is not to worry about his fucking sagging pants. Somebody said, why is it that you don't ever pick up his pants? Do you know how many times a day we'd be pulling those fuckers up if we made that a priority? Do you know how many times a day? Why do people assume we don't? Why do people assume that he also doesn't pull up his pants? He pulls up his pants. He has no ass. He has no ass. His pants have fallen down his whole fucking life. There have been many times he's come over before dementia and his pants have fallen down while going to give the kids kisses. How do you like that? The kids were like, oh my God, Grandpa, your pants are down. He said, I know. Give me a kiss. And he'd literally give them a kiss before he'd pick up his pants sometimes. Shit. Oh. It was a shit show. There is nothing I can do but no ass at all. There is nothing I can do for a no ass at all. It happens. Nothing works. He would never use suspenders because he has never associated himself with suspenders ever in his entire life. It's a new party trick, Seth. Never. Ed is a creature of habit. If you don't know it already, he's a stubborn-ass man and does not try anything new, nor would he ever. Because he is a creature of habit. Meaning, he only does or uses the things that he associates it with. Hi, Sethy. I'm glad you're here too. So, F the fucking opinions, the advice, and all the fuckers out there. All the fuckery. He's very set in his own ways. So, being that we've done this for over 2 years, don't you think we know what works and what doesn't? Do you not think we have thought about suspenders? Do you not think we have tried them? Do you not think we have tightened his belt until his eyes bulged out? His pants still fall down the minute he sits down and stands up. Happy. People have no clue. But it's just frustrating that people always just assume the worst, right? That it just makes me giggle, the ignorance of those. And the most ignorant one was, I should turn you in because my pantry's locked. Oh, shit. All right, well, if that's the worst thing I do, shit. Good for me. So yes, I do put a gate up as well. Somebody said, who could imagine a gate for an adult? Yeah, who could imagine? Who can imagine? So we do it, everything we do, even the sitting down part, is just trying to keep him safe, above and beyond. He goes in the kitchen, he takes out knives, he starts cutting, he starts doing things that we don't like, right? I did a video, a couple months back, and people were like, you're so rude. Why? Because I was scared? Because I was scared. I walked in on him using a Cutco knife because I had fear in my voice. How many of you yelled at your kid when they ran out into the parking lot? Some even spank their kids for doing that. It's the same fucking thing. Cut me some grace. Cut me some grace, for the love of God. And Dan tells him to sit down too. But it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. I was going knuckin' futs. What's knuckin' futs? I flossed this morning at Costco. Oh shit. Oh shit. Knuckin' futs. I like that. What they would say if he cut it. Right. And why not just stay off social media? P-Man, if anybody needs to stay off social media, it seems like it would be you for bringing your negativity to people. I am the mama. I'm the caregiver. This morning, Ed had no clue, once again, who his family was. Right? I walked in. He said, "Good morning, Danielle." Dan said, "Every morning." Every morning. You don't know who the fuck we are, but she walks in. "Hi, Danielle." Shit. And it makes me giggle, right? Because I know deep down inside it's so funny. Hi, David. So it's so funny to me that he does that every morning in a fit. I mean, he didn't know this morning. What was he saying this morning? Last night, I posted a really funny video on the Patreon today. I couldn't post it on the main channel because I would get eaten alive because I was trying to have fun with Grandpa. And it's a little, it is a little bit teetering with the fun, but I tried to redirect him with his checkbook because he was in a really bad moment. And he had been in a bad moment for 45 minutes. So finally, Dan, he's walking around, Dan's following him, and I happened to turn on the camera because I was like, I should probably get some of this on recording because it's fucking funny, right? Some of his responses. So I turn it on at the moment, and he passes gas, right? Dan has no idea that, and he's like, "This smell, now you turn it on," anyhow. So he was really focused on his checkbook. And so I had tried to distract him. And normally when I start joking with him, he gets it, right? And he laughs. Oh, that's funny, So I threw so if you have the Patreon, you have to watch it because I think it was funny. I really wanted to put it up, but Dan said no. So he's the boss. So he says, hold on, I lost connection. Dan came outside and we lost the connection. He was the mechanical force in between the Wi-Fi waves. So I said, "Ed, don't you remember? You gave it to the 5'8" blonde, blue-eyed girl." And normally, he catches on. But I went over. He's like, "I did?" I said, "You were at the bar last night, drinking it up and dancing the night away. And she asked you for a check and you gave it to her." Whatever I said. And he said, "What bar?" And I said, "The Wrangler." And he said, "Well, I don't remember any girl." And anyway, it went on for a little bit and it didn't work. He was getting more agitated. I tried. And so Dan walked away. He's like, "Hey, Dad, she's just joking." But he was so far deep, I think sometimes it pops him out of it. He giggles, all right. I see what you're doing. I appreciate what you're doing for me. But it didn't work last night. He said, "Yes, did you find that joking?" He got mad, so he gave it up, and eventually he calmed down a bit and went to bed early. But it was funny. It was cute, because what bar was I at? That's funny. I don't remember that woman at all. I tried. And so I said, this is when redirection doesn't work. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it backfires. I thought it would be funny because people are always like, try to, redirect with something funny. Try to do something, normally, like I said, it does work. And I thought it would be a great, yeah. Well, but sometimes even in those moments, he gets out of it quick, but he just wasn't. So I tried. It didn't work. So if you have the Patreon, you get the joyous ability to watch it. If you don't, well, you just hear about it. So sometimes in those moments, you do the best you can. It was a hard afternoon. I had as well a hard afternoon. Hi, Amanda. I was struggling with a lot of things yesterday, a lot of upsets, a lot of conflicts in my own head. So last night was very difficult because he was also very difficult. And when he gets stuck in this merry-go-round of something, sometimes he, can get off really easy, and sometimes he doesn't, and he fixates him. I also told him about a girl before too, Linda, and he laughed. He laughed, well, I would have remembered that, and it got him out of that phase. So I needed to joke. I needed to try to laugh. I was trying to help us both in those moments, right? I was trying to help him get out of that merry-go-round. Hi, Hecka. And I was trying to help me in my frustrations. I was very frustrated. I was very upset. I was very uneasy. I had a lot of anxiety. And that adding to it makes it very difficult. So I try to use humor sometimes instead of yelling or, instead of getting my frustrations out. I try to get him off by food or, something, and it doesn't always work. And I fail, right? But I tried. So I think it's cute. I think it's funny. I think it's worth a watch if you have Patreon. I'm a very assertive person. Yes. And I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think in life you have to be assertive. I think, somebody said yesterday, which was really fascinating. She said, I can tell you in your studies, because she knows I was a child development major. I said, she goes, I can tell that your studies have helped you in your dealings with him, right? I'm very assertive. I'm very to the point. I'm very direct, because sometimes you have to be in order for him to retain or to get his attention, right? I have learned, hi Angela, how to deal with him, right? I have learned, and sometimes, right, it doesn't work because he has Alzheimer's, but for the most part, I have learned what works and when I need to use the assertiveness and the shortness with him. Sometimes, yes, I could sound a little irritated and perplexed because think about how many times I have done that before, right? Before that video. And then I've resorted to the short and perplex, the short, direct, and perplex. When I'm there, it's been a trying moment, right? With constant repetition and constant, having to be on and having to be patient. So when I get to that point and when I record that point, that there was lots of trouble before that. And that's when you can't rationalize with him. You have to say, go sit down. You will have lunch in about 10 minutes, and sometimes I have to say, you need to relax, because he's anxious. He has ADHD. I do that. I'm not ashamed at showing it. I don't feel like I should think anything other than, you have to find what works in times that things aren't working. Those are important, and those matters and ways in which you handle situations have come during times of trial and error, right? Trial and error. I've had him for over 2 years now. And I have realized that when he's in the most manic phase, I'm going to call it manic, short and direct is the only way to get through to him, because you can't explain things to him. You cannot rationalize with him at that point because he's on that circle. He's on that merry-go-round and he's in deep. So short and to the point is what he hears. Yes, I have found my technique. It works, and you do the best you can. That's it. I tried to provide comment for you, but I mostly. Thanks, Marcia. There are so many times that we are powerless. We are pretty much in their world, right? They are living in our world, but it's theirs, right? They control the whole atmosphere and environment within our home. Because, it's their world. We're just living in it. It's funny because there's times that I laugh at myself, right? Because I know I'm telling him, don't feed the dog. But I know the second I turn around, he's looking at me, trying to make sure he doesn't get caught. But I still say it, even though it's just one of those triggers, right? I do it because he likes routine. It's very important. But it's one of those things that happens. You get caught in these moments of, don't feed the dog, and the Dan will come on, well, put the dog away. It's like, well, you know what? Right now I wasn't in the moment. I'm watching him, so I can tell him it doesn't bother me. Don't feed the dog. Because he literally watches for me to turn around to feed him. So, he knows what he's doing majority of the time. He may forget, right, that I told him no, but he knows he shouldn't feed the dog because of him looking. I always know when he breaks something off, right? He's getting ready to feed the dog. So oftentimes when I'm not busy and I can watch him eat the cookie or whatever dessert he has or food, it's because I'm right there and I know. Nine calls or texts me. Yes. I love it. I love the, that's when I really worry about it. When you switch stuff up through, it throws them for a loop. And so, he doesn't go to Mark's anymore for that very reason. People are like, oh, he looks like he's getting worse. Well, no shit. It's a progressive disease. It doesn't get better. The person that said yesterday, well, stop giving him cookies and sugar because that's what's doing it to him. But Pete, maybe it was the sugars and cookies that gave him his long bill of health. For the love of Pete. So, it is what it is, guys. It's the land of just trying to do the best you can. And that is my message for all the caregivers every day. It's just that reminder. You do you. And you're going to fail. And you're going to say the wrong things. And you're going to do the wrong things. But you're still doing it. And you're still trying to pull yourself together. You are still trying to give them the best care possibly. And you are doing it. Either way, like I can guarantee that everybody who's doing the same job I'm doing, the person that's there, right? Whether or not they're communicative or whether or not they're angry or whether or not they are doing whatever they're doing, they would never begrudge you for the frustrations. Sometimes, like yesterday, I was so frustrated with Ed. And I said, Ed, I need you to sit down. I need you to stop talking to me for like 5 minutes because he wasn't stopping, right? I need you to stop. I need you to sit down and just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Just so I can gather my thoughts and my wits. And he went to come at me. And then he said, all right. I get what you're doing. I don't mean to frustrate you. Because in those moments, he sees that I'm upset. And he doesn't like it when I'm upset. And sometimes it takes me really rising to really blow a gasket for him to be like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you that way. Sometimes I just don't know. And I said, I know it's not your fault, but you are really pissing me off right now, I can't help that I'm mad. And he says, well, I don't mean to make you mad. All right, I'll sit down. And then he gets really upset sometimes. Sometimes he'll get up and forget. He resets really quick. And sometimes, like the other day, he gets up and he's upset because I'm upset. And he'll stand up and he says, yeah, Frogman, I'm with you. It's like these people telling me to give him lion's mane and give him coconut oil. And like, if that was the magical cure-all, we would have been doing that for fucking years. And it's okay for me to express my feelings, right? It's okay to tell him I've had enough. It's okay to tell him he's driving me nuts. And it's okay to tell him he has made me pissed off. It's okay. Because we have one of the hardest jobs on the fucking planet. And they forget. I will tell you, time and time again, we have it the worst. We have it the worst. Now, I'm probably going to get shit on for that, but they forget. So we have a level of grace that gets by us, right? We get those moments where they don't hold it against us because they forget. They forget. Doesn't make it okay, but they forget. We have the hardest job because we have to put up with the stress, the anxiety, the sadness, the feeling like you can't do it anymore. And still try to care for them throughout the day while we are working our asses off. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Kathy, sometimes, yeah, if he hears heightened voices and he's in the room, he comes out and he'll say, "What's going on, Dad? What are you doing? Sit down," you know? But it's okay, you know? Like, people are like, "I feel so guilty." I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. You know why? Because my job is hard. Ed forgets. I have to be able to reset, and I have to be able to be as patient as I can. And throughout the fucking day, it snowballs. How do you have a minute to reset? Sometimes I walk away, right? Lately, I told you guys, I've been working out in the yard. I have been trying to get out more, right? Because we've been 24/7 shit. And I come in and I feel happy, and then I come in and he's standing right there, you know? And it's like, "Danielle, where are my keys?" I can tell you I can give you a timeline of when these questions start answering, like when he starts asking these questions. And it's like, fuck. Never mind. The stress is back. It is hard. It is hard. And not to mention dealing with everything else, y'all. You know, the conflicts between you and your spouse, your friends, your family, the stress of life, the stress of the holidays, the stress of just the monotonous bullshit every day, and hormones. Fuck the hormones. The hormones, right? I mean, and those of you who are doing it alone and are in perimenopause, wow. Wow. I at least can say, "Dan, I'm out. Like, he's on you. I can't fucking deal anymore today. I can't do it. I am dying. I am suffering. I am inflicted with the internal fire. I can't do it." Yes. Linda, I think the weather has a lot to do with it. And, you know, I'm starting to, now that the weather, no, I know, Joey, it just sometimes, you know, it gets frustrating. That's it. Every caregiver, you know, just knows, right? Oh, son of cat, she saw me at my worst yesterday. And I try to find humor in the frustration, right? And I think it's oh, Joey, don't stress it. Don't stress it. You know, the people that come, you know, on the comments and be like, "I was a caregiver," right? You're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, and you're doing that wrong. And I take a deep breath and I say, well, as a caregiver, a fellow caregiver to another caregiver, you would know never to attack or belittle other caregiver, because we are all in the same boat, just trying to do the best we can. And you should also know that every individual person with this disease is different. Every personality is different. All the requirements change and they're different. So for you to tell me what works and what should work better than what I'm doing is just not something that you have any right to talk about. I would never tell you guys what you are doing wrong if you were videoing your life or a clip of the day of what it is. I would never do that because I don't know your household. I don't know your environment. I don't know why you do the things you do, but I would just support you and say, girl, you got this. Bruh, you got this. I'm here. We're in this together. So when you say you're a caregiver and then you come with a whole bunch of critiques, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It is trial and error. There's no black and white. Now, there are books, right? People have written books, doctors, you have Teepa Snow, and Teepa Snow will also say, you know, this is not the Holy Grail, right? This is not the Holy Grail. These are just things that can work, things that have worked, but try it. If it doesn't work, figure out. And she always says, you know your situation best, right? Oh, sorry, Alex. You know your situation the best. So do the best you can. These are just techniques. These are things that you could try if all else fails. So that's what I try to tell my caregivers, and every caregiver out there. Kara, I don't. Every caregiver out there that I know, 95% of them, and people who work in Alzheimer's units, dementia wards, doctors, always say, you guys are doing fabulous. You guys are doing fabulous. That's what we should have more of. You guys are doing fabulous. Because if you're not in our shoes, and I'm speaking to all the caregivers out there, if you are not in our shoes and you are judging us, shame on you. Shame on you. We're tired, we're haggard, we're worn out, we are sad, we are frustrated, and we are barely hanging on. We need to be lifted up. We need to be, we need words of wisdom. Girl, you got this. You've got this. You can do this. Keep on trudging. Remember, you have the toughest job there is. It's fucking tougher. I mean, I would give birth 5 times over in one day. Right? I know, Alex, I saw it. I loved it. I would give birth, have a root canal, and all the while have a vaginal rejuvenation, breast lift, stomach tucked, all at the same time, then do this every day. This is hard work. Hard work. It's harder than anything I've ever dealt with in my life. Harder than anything I have ever dealt with in my life. That's why I'm on here. For everybody who's a caregiver, it doesn't matter if it's to frickin' dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer, a disabled child, family member, whoever. You are a caregiver and you are run amok every day. Well, caregiver salary any good? I don't know. I don't get any. Am I getting a salary? Who's paying me? Shit. So, anywho, okay. All right, Alex. It's so difficult. And, I get, and I don't, like I said, I don't fucking care. Like Dan's like, I wouldn't post that. You're gonna get reamed. I get fucking reamed no matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I have one of the nicest videos up. People find a way, to see the negative, right? So, for me, I just have to be strong and believe in myself, which I do. It's not it is a commitment. It's a commitment. It's a long commitment. It's not nice. No, it's so hard, Shirley. And there are people who are alone doing this. I don't need anything, Don Kim. I'm not asking for prayers and support for myself and my well-being, I have a good support system, right? I have a good support system, but I'm trying to support the other caregivers who come to see me every day, who come to listen, to get the motivation, the pep talk that you have this. You can do it. I'm talking to the other people who have dealt with it and who feel guilty. I'm talking to just people in general who have a kind heart and need to know and find the way of just trying to be happy. I have become who I want to become through my journey and through social media. I'm strong, I believe in myself, and I know what I'm doing is better than average, right? It's better than average. I'm not wonderful. I'm not amazing. But what I do is I do it every fucking day. Do I have a smile every time I do it? Nope. Am I frustrated? Yep. Am I short? You can bet you believe it, I will be at some point in the day. So I'm not trying to say I'm this perfect person, because I'm not. Perfection doesn't exist in life, let alone caregiving. Perfection is not available in the land of caregiving. I'm not even perfect in my marriage, my friendships, my family relationships. I'm not perfect, but I'm consistent. I still do it. Whether I want to or not, I still do it. That, my friends, is good enough. He always remembers me, Patsy. And the craziest things is Dan was laughing so hard this morning because he was joking with his dad, right? But I think it bothers him a little bit. It has to bother him a little bit, right? Who are you? You know, where am I? How many kids do I have? I have 5. Yeah, 5 sons. I do. You know, yep, and you even have a daughter. I have a daughter, you know, yep, Carrie Joy. Oh, I remember Carrie Joy, you know, and he's there, and then he's like, good morning, Danielle, you know, good morning, Danielle, good morning. What? How? Every morning. What is going on? How does that happen? Why? Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't have any idea why, but for some reason, he remembers me every day. Every day in the midst of the confusion, I can walk by and one of those, who are my kids? Morning, Danielle. Adam? Oh, I think I remember Adam. Morning, Danielle. Dave? Oh yeah, he's the doctor, right? Oh, hi, good morning, Danielle. Oh, shit. It's funny, but it's not, right? You have to make fun of it, because if not, it's really sad. Okay, I gotta pee really quick. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm starting to tinkle, y'all. Hold on. Whew. Almost tripped and slipped and dipped. Anyway, so, I mean, you know, it has to bother him, you know, a little bit maybe to have that. You know, it's got to be a little concerning. Or just like, how does he remember pussy all the time? And, you know, like I said, I'm not a perfect person. I am not. And I'm moody, especially now. I'm moody, especially towards the end of the day after I'm done running around and doing all my stuff. It's emotionally draining with everything else. trying to plan, trying to caregive in the process, trying to keep him healthy, trying to keep him safe. It is like a constant, it's like, I was listening, as I was waiting for my video to upload this morning, Chris and Mary were on, and, she said, I really hate to compare, right, an Alzheimer's patient, dementia patient, to a child. I really hate using it, but, you have to be on top of your game. You cannot just let them wander. You cannot let them, get into shit, because it is like a child. They are, because you don't know what they're going to get into. I mean, I can tell you that, that with Ed, he always he was a big fan of ointment, right? So he goes in and there's nothing in the bathroom he's in, right? Because he would be slathering ointment everywhere. And he thinks sometimes the toothpaste is ointment. The toothpaste, you guys. The toothpaste, right? So, yes, I'm worried. Yes, I'm telling him to sit down, because when I can't watch him and when I cannot monitor his every move, yes, he's a walking hazard to himself. You know what I mean? And no, we don't say, here's another one, you guys, really quick, and then I got a jet. Toothpaste, and that one time I was like, and there's toothpaste cheek. Having fun. It's called humor. Making light of the situation. For the love of God, some of you guys need to find it. Because I'm going to try to have fucking humor in all my videos. Because I am internally dealing with stress. Stress. Frustration. And people are like, she's so disrespectful. Toothpaste chick. Did you hear that? Imagine they're spitting shit. It's like, yeah, I said toothpaste cheek. I said it funnily. Y'all. What was my point of that? Sidetrack squirrel. Whoop. I forgot, what was I saying? I was spitting and shit. You do the best you can. It's hard, Utah. It's hard. It's not easy. The There You Have It is nothing more than just a sign off. The There You Have It's not meant to be condescending to Grandpa. It has nothing to do with Grandpa. It just sums up my video. There you have it, right? Well, he said, let there be light. There you have it. Well, he said he's hungry. There you have it. And I said, well, here this is, and that is, and this is. Well, there you have it. That's it. The other thing is, shit, I forgot. I had a brain fart. I don't remember. Oh, well, probably not that important. Sandeep was the man. Sandeep was the man. Yes, you have an amazing day, you guys. It is Monday. We are on tonight, Dan and I, together as one. We are a unit, husband and wife. He loves me. I love him. We are joined in holy matrimony. I will always forever be with him in his videos and together. Because we are one. Not always like this, but we are one like this. So, come baby, come back. Ooh, I want you. But I know nothing without you. Baby, anyhow. So have a great day. Love thyself. Remember, you are worthy, you are important, and you matter, and you are fucking amazing. You are beautiful, you are handsome, and you, my friend, are fucking amazing. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Keep on trudging. Remember, the best you can do is the best there is. And that's okay. I'm not awesome. I'm not amazing. I am just a normal 49-year-old woman losing her mind because of menopause and trying to deal with her house. I got Dan, I got Ed, and I got all the other stresses that I have to do in life. I'm just simple. I'm just trying to do what everybody else is doing. Remember, kindness matters. This is Mental Health Awareness Month. I swear to it. Holidays always drag people down. I have not heard from a friend of mine, and I'm extremely worried. just know, keep reaching out as much as you can, because there are people suffering, and there are people who need love. There are people who need your kindness. So think before you are mean to others out there on the social media land and just in person, because people have it hard right now. People mentally are struggling. And I wish my friend would call me back because I'm very worried, especially this time of the year. But I love you. Just remember, reach out to your people. Reach out to your people. They need you. Love you guys.